I'm not even gonna lie, I gotta ask Toei Animation, what are you guys doing? Okay, because wow, I think they've understood something major, and that's that the perception for Dragon Ball Superheroes movie hasn't been the greatest. I think they're in tune in that regard of like, oh snap, people aren't excited about our 3D CG movie. Like, granted, they probably knew off rip that it was going to be a challenge, but again, considering we've already reported that the sales for the first week is like the lowest in all of the films since its return, the franchise with Battle of Gods, yada yada, it hasn't been performing to what you would ideally expect from a Dragon Ball film, right? Like, Broly was just insane everywhere. It went $100-something million, all sorts of insanity and whatnot. But with this one, Dragon Ball Superhero, the latest one, it's not doing that. You could argue 3D CG, the family-friendly stuff, whatever it may be, it definitely has been affected in one way or another by people just not really being all that invested. So I feel like the moves that they've been making lately is, yo, dog, we gotta salvage it. Like, it's not doing what we wanted, because for starters, what we talked about in the last episode, they had put out like 5 minutes of the film. I want to say the first 2 minutes was like in 2D animation and whatnot. So they put out like the first 5 minutes of the film to get people excited, interested, all of that good stuff. And probably even that wasn't enough, or this is just aggressive marketing, like they're keeping on our head tops of, you're gonna like this 3D CG, you're gonna like it, you're gonna want it. Because one of the things that changed my mind about it, y'all already know, is that Piccolo and Gohan stuff. And then on top of that, a big reveal, which we're gonna talk about, that they were spoiling too, because Toei Animation is just like saying, fuck it, we're just spoiling the big plot points of what Dragon Ball Superhero is, and enjoy. Which, granted, I already looked at clips and stuff, so I kind of know what's gonna happen. But for the people that dead ass like would have never known or whatnot, they only follow official stuff. This stuff was released on the official Toei Animation site. It straight up is like, yo, here's the new forms, here's the big villain, and then the names on top of that are ridiculous. So let's take a look at Toei Animation leaking massive, huge things for Dragon Ball Superhero. For starters, we got Gohan. They straight up show you his entire design, which, yeah, give or take, some people don't like it. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a big fan of it. People are saying, hey, it looks straight up like Super Saiyan 5. Yes, and Dragon Ball's return has been encompassed of shit tons of fan service. Fans wanted Super Saiyan 5 for 20, 30 years. Here's Super Saiyan 5 in the form of the character that you wanted to see be beastly for a long time, Gohan. And I rock with it. He looks straight up like back in his Perfect Cell fight days, but obviously he's older now, and it puts him in a different realm. It puts him in a respectable realm of like, yo, dog, he's doing his thing. And then according to this, it says, I believe this is from Toriyama himself, the name of it is Beast Gohan. So essentially, and funny enough, that name, while is like, it's probably the best name of the trio of names of the characters that they release. Like, Beast Gohan is like, yo, Gohan is beastly or whatever. I'm like, it's a little bit, but alright, yo, he's a beast, whatever. And then it says, Gohan has had quite a few transformations in the past, but this time he needed to awaken to a new one. Gohan has achieved his own unique evolution based off the sort of awakening he had as a boy. I've even named this transformation Beast Gohan, in the sense that the wild beast within him has awakened. I like that. I like that. I'm not gonna lie, Toriyama. I like that. People can say whatever they want. I rock with that. The meaning behind it of awakening the beast within you. That's kind of interesting. For the design, I tried drawing him with a scary face and pale skin, but somehow this didn't feel like Gohan. So in an effort to improve it, I only added upturned hair. This went over surprisingly well. Everyone said it looked so cool, which actually made me feel humbly grateful. Or you just saw Super Saiyan 5 and said, yo, dog, I like it. I like it. Put that shit in my series. And where's my check? I'm leaving. Frankly, I'm not sure what sort of design I should use if I ever transform him even further. Laughs. Yo, I swear to God, Toriyama is the goat of just being like a ridiculously funny idiot savant, so to speak. Like, man's basically said, yo, he's a beast, and I don't know what I'd do any further. I know what you'd do further. You'd probably turn it into Super Saiyan 3 length, right? Like, it's already long as shit. You'll make him look this time around Super Saiyan 3-esque, also with the red eyes. Very, very interesting. Again, that one's okay, but Piccolo. Piccolo. What? Because here we have Piccolo's new design, which it's interesting that his facial expression and whatnot, he kind of looks, aside from the orange skin, like the Namekians from, what was it, Universe 6, if I'm not mistaken. Like, he kind of looks like the Namekians from Universe 6 in the face, and I don't know if it's just like, hey, we want it, because it doesn't really look like Piccolo in the face, if that makes sense. Like, it's Piccolo's body, clothing, all of that jazz, but just facially, he looks more like a Namekian from, again, Universe 6, and apparently his name is, where's the drum roll of ridiculousness? Orange Piccolo. What? Dog, I know that there's definitely some meaning behind it, but fam, you couldn't have said Piccolo, you know, mentor status, or Piccolo God Piccolo, like Orange. And that's supposedly Piccolo is, you know, Toriyama's favorite character. He always loved Piccolo and all that jazz, but Piccolo Orange Piccolo, like, I don't know, maybe it might be dope, maybe it might, but as it stands right now, it just felt like Toriyama was like, check please, where's my money? Here, I drew the motherfucker orange for you guys, now give me. And granted, the design, like, I'm not mad at it. It's a buff, like, yo, I really rock with, like, yo, we cock Diesel up in the like, dope stuff there, but Orange Piccolo, not God, Kami no Piccolo, nothing. And then last but not least, which granted the name ain't too bad, I'll kind of rock with this one as well. I take it back, this is probably the best name of the three. Cell Max. Cell was fearsomely powerful foe created by Dr. Gero through the manipulation of cells. This time around, Gero's grandson Hado used his genius to create Cell Max, so basically spoiling the entire thing. A bigger, stronger version based on the original Cell's blueprints. However, Hado only created Cell Max because it was what Magenta wanted, so he isn't very fond of Cell Max himself. If Cell Max had been completed according to plan, he would have been a superhuman who even Broly couldn't defeat. But since he was forcibly activated, he became an uncontrollable monster. So we got Bio Broly via Cell. Okay. He's a garishly colored giant who just rampages around screaming. So I feel kind of bad for the voice actor. And he's such a veteran voice actor too. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, that doesn't sound great for Cell, considering like Cell was so awesome because I'm perfect. And this one is just like, he's, if anything, beast Cell beast. Like, that's a beast right there. Like, Gohan is on some godlike shit. He awakened his true form of, you know, his true inner strength. He's up now. Cell, like, he's just, I don't know, they're making him like, that doesn't sound great. And honestly, the fact that they're putting all these spoilers out there just shows that they're really trying to get people to care. Like, they're like, yo, look, here's all the information. Toriyama himself said it, which, that is so crazy that is a legit selling point for fans. Like, if you put Toriyama said this, Toriyama did this is according to Toriyama, fans really buy into this shit. It's bananas, but I've seen it so many times that this is a marketing campaign ploy, especially in the West, of, oh, the original Japanese creator, oh yeah, which they've adopted that in several different forms throughout the years. Shown in Jump films, for example, like every one of them that are big and successful, they're like, yo, Sorachi was involved, yo, Kishimoto was involved, yo, Kubo did this, Oda's involved, so it works, and they continue on. And poor Toriyama, the day they leave that man alone, like, can y'all just give him his checks and he don't gotta do shit? Like, yo, just here you go, we don't even need you to draw anything, fam, just here's your checks. Because I guarantee Toriyama does not give a shit when he's calling dudes like, yo, that's Greg Orange. Like, I don't know, let me know what you guys think about these names and all of the riffraff that's going on with this right now. Like, they spoiled everything, and do you care? I mean, don't get me wrong, either way, I'm going to watch this film, as I've said several times, but I don't know, the creativity is a little bit lacking, my lord. Especially, like, do we really want that version of Cell? I think most people wanted, I'm perfect, I'm gonna, like, And also the ideology of, yo, perfect is actually a bad thing because you can never achieve perfect. That was a whole really dope concept.